So University of Illinois officials say reporters at NPR Illinois are technically university employees, okay? And so what that means, they say, therefore they fall under these mandatory reporting rules. And let me break that down a little for you there. That means the employees have to turn over information, any information they get about sexual assaults they hear about. And this seems to all have started after NPR Illinois reporter Rachel Otwell started investigating sexual harassment at the University of Illinois, at the state's public colleges and universities specifically. So her first story is focused on how the flagship campus of the University of Illinois had helped several professors retain seemingly unblemished records, even though they were found to have violated its policies, including its sexual misconduct policy. And a lot more specific into that. But here's the thing, Otwell was investigating the university that owns her NPR station, because the University of Illinois system holds the license to operate NPR Illinois. So within days after that reporting, the Title IX coordinator at the University of Illinois Springfield, that's where the station is based, approached the general manager for NPR Illinois and mentioned that Otwell and the staff, as university employees, that they were considered responsible employees. And what that means is, under university policy, again, I'm gonna reiterate it, they are required to report in detail all incidents of sexual violence, sexual harassment, or other sexual misconduct to the Title IX coordinator. So of course, because when you're talking about journalism and you're talking about sources feeling safe and secure with you keeping their privacy, the NPR Illinois, they didn't want their reporters to have to abide by this. So they asked the university to exempt reporters from this requirement so they could continue to do their work. The university said no. The university has determined, this is part of the statement, that requiring journalist employees to adhere to the responsible employee reporting requirements would not violate any constitutional or other legal protections. Instead, they say, maintaining the need for such employees to report would appropriately support the interests of campus safety and advance the principles underlying existing mandatory reporting requirements. The journalists there at NPR Illinois are, of course, still fighting this, saying people should feel secure sharing information with us, and we intend to protect their ability to do so.
I love that the narrative around the University of Illinois becomes wanting to protect survivors of sexual misconduct after the investigation comes out and not before. Because all these universities are kind of doing a cover your ass kind of operation when it comes to Title IX violations, sexual misconduct. They want to look like they're doing the work because they have a bunch of active students on that campus that want to make sure that work gets done. But once it goes a little bit past out of the public scrutiny, they can just rubber stamp it and say, oh, it wasn't conclusive, it didn't meet our standard, whatever. And so this whole classification is interesting, because would this apply, A, it's dubious because it's a public university telling like journalists what they can and can't do, so there's potentially some like First Amendment issues there. But like, would a university, it's all around responsible employees. Do NPR employees there get other university benefits, or are they using this sort of classification to try to make it so it's harder for NPR to report on these kinds of things? It looks like the other here, but it's just so dodgy.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.